Hey everyone. So, what makes a relationship toxic? Is it the person, the pattern, or what we continue to allow? We're going to talk about romantic relationships, friendships, situationships, workplace relationships, gaming communities like 2K, just want to put that out there, and all online toxicity. So come on in, grab yourself a seat. Welcome to the table. We are going to hash this thing out tonight in a friendly debate, of course. So let's start with romantic relationships. What do you think people should do if they recognize red flags? What do you think are red flags for, like, let's say the dating community now? Like, I've seen a couple of posts where it's a first date and the girl gets upset because the guy took her to the Cheesecake Factory. Do you think that's a red flag? Or do you think he should have, like, I don't know, upped his standards a bit?
Well, from a man's perspective, that is an extreme red flag because I don't know why the Cheesecake Factory, for some reason, all of a sudden is not considered upscale enough, I guess. I
Okay.
don't know. Um,
Do you think that's a good first date?
I mean, yeah, if the intention is to go, find something good to eat, then yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't be a decent first date. I don't see the issue, but I think they need more of a female's perspective because that was a female that had an issue with this.
I
So,
mean, I think
how
it's
do you
fine.
feel?
Like, we eating, you treating, right? Like, it's good by
That's
me.
fair. That's fair.
It's good.
Right.
It wasn't McDonald's, like, give it some type of effort in. But I think we had like some of our best conversations in Applebee's, like when we first dating and stuff.
Mhm.
Like, that's not upscale, but shoot, it was cool. Get a nice drink, some good food, and good conversation. I think if the point getting to know the person, then the Cheesecake Factory should be fine. But if it's you wanting to see the money and you want to see what this person's about to throw at you, then okay. You're not looking for long term. You're just looking for the right now because you don't know. I don't know how long this, it's gonna last. So let me cash in now. That's how.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, for the price that you spending at Cheesecake Factory, you could make a meal probably for a good 3 to 4 days. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Plus your
Okay.
own homemade cheesecake. Personally, that's how I'm
Okay.
feeling. But
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I just think
I
that
mean, it can get expensive because we like to eat.
yeah,
So, and
I
we
mean,
ordering for a whole family
no,
though. So that's
that's true.
different
We
too.
do order
That's
from
different.
for a whole family, but I
Yeah.
just think that even I don't know. There's if the cheese. I remember looking at some of those prices on that Cheesecake Factory menu, and I was seeing like
That's why you gotta go at the lunchtime, yo.
right lunch
Lunchtime
specials.
specials,
Well,
everything.
lunchtime special aside, I was seeing numbers up there that was well into like anywhere between like $24 to 30 something maybe for a
I
plate.
mean, that's
So
not too bad when you look
yeah,
at restaurants like Ruth's Chris. That's a very upscale steakhouse. And their prefixes is starting you like $100 a
what
head.
steak? What are they doing that's so special to their steak that we can't do here at home?
Butter, salt,
Yeah, okay,
pepper.
we can get all that here.
Like, woo. He's saying that because he hasn't went in person. He had like takeout,
No,
but he hasn't did the person. Wait, we gonna go though. We gonna
and we will.
go,
But
and we're gonna do a review
no, yeah, for
so
sure.
he can tell y'all if he think it was worth the price.
I'll never think that anything outside of the home is gonna be better, and you know that. So that's just me though. So yeah, yeah. I don't.
Okay.
I personally feel like I do remember that video. I'm pretty sure anyone who's tuning in probably remembers that nonsense too. I feel bad for the gentleman because
What?
I think it was
Wait, some.
with the lady, the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, I didn't know you seen that.
Yeah, I did. I see.
Oh, okay. That happened a few times.
Well, that was the most
Yeah.
known one.
Yeah.
And I think it's setting up a lot of people for failure because I think we live in a society today where it's really like a follow the leader type of mentality.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like there's any real authenticity anymore when it comes to just love, and people are just basically looking for their next come up, and it's a shame.
It
You
is a
know,
shame.
I consider me and my wife sitting next to me to be extremely lucky, and I know that the love that we have for one another is genuine. So yeah, so I really do hope that at some point the world will wake up and realize that everything that you see in somebody else's lawn, you know that term, the grass isn't always green on the other side. I really feel like everybody's like visually seeing everybody else's lawn via social media, and they just think that it's like the cat's meow until they actually go in the house and they see all of the inner workings of how they're actually living. And it's like, oh, you just put on this performance. The visuals look so cool outside, but what's really going on in here? It's not too pretty. So yeah.
Okay. So do you think a red flag is your partner when they go through your phone?
Yes and no.
Explain.
Um, because I think that it should both ways. I don't think anybody should ever be having a hissy fit because what could you possibly be hiding from somebody that you would be so nervous about them visually seeing your phone? Um, and also on the flip side, why don't you trust that person enough that you feel so insecure to the point where, oh, I gotta see what's in his or her phone? Like they could be doing something they're not supposed to be doing. Well, if that's the case, you probably shouldn't be in that relationship then. If you don't have any real foundational trust there, you're gonna have a problem on your hands for a real long time. That's just gonna. So I don't know. I'm kind of
So are
wishy
you
washy
saying
on
you
it.
support going through the phone, or that's a red flag and you would like get a relationship?
That's just a circumstance. To each his own. Like whatever's going on in that relationship, I think that you should build enough foundational trust to not want to go through that person's phone solely based off of the fact that you're afraid that they're doing something to you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I don't think that anybody should be in an uproar about, oh my God, why are you touching my phone? It's like, what do you, now it comes off as if you're hiding something,
Yeah.
So I don't know. It kind of works. It's weird, but it kind of works both ways. If you ask me, it just depends on the situation.
Okay. Do you think like reality shows out now, like Love Island or Temptation Island?
Oh,
I watch all that. But do you think these shows are toxicity? These relationships are real? Or do you think it's like a ploy for branding and marketing and
mhm.
social media? And it's a red flag.
The world is a stage nowadays. Everybody's an actor. So, uh, yeah, I do think it's just I feel like a lot of these reality TV shows, a lot of these people are given scripts to entertain, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the masses, um, and people go for it hook, line, and sinker. Honestly,
Yeah.
they fall into the trap, but it's entertaining to a degree. But a lot of that stuff it's a lot of fake, you know, it's a lot of fake in it. So yeah,
I don't know, y'all. I think it's real.
not all of it. I
No,
don't think
of
so.
course not all of it. I think it's staged. Like, what was that show? Was Love of Ray J? Like, I don't think Ray J was really looking for no love.
Right.
He just was entertaining us because it was entertaining.
Mhm.
But like there's some what was that show I made you watch? Love is Blind
Mhm.
on Netflix. I like made him watch this. And I think those relationships are like dope. Like Cameron, and what's Lauren? Do you remember the
Mhm.
first couple that we had watched? They're mixed racial. They have like a kid now. I still follow y'all on Instagram. Shout out.
You talking about Love Island though?
No, Love is Blind
Love is Blind.
on Netflix with Nick Lachey. They go
Oh, right. I do remember.
they
Yeah, I
go
remember
see
that.
each
Yeah, I
other. They
remember that.
just yeah,
Yeah, I
they're
remember.
still together and it's years. So I do believe like it can be real. You just need genuine people to really sign up.
Oh no, I think that yeah, I agree with that part. I'm talking about in terms of some of that stuff is a lot of buffoonery that it goes on the show. I think that people do like okay, I can't remember any of the names of the people from this particular show. I think it was the previous Love Island, probably before this most recent one, and or maybe that was Love is Blind too. I can't remember it, but it was they were a black couple, and it seemed like he was gonna be with this girl all the way up until the very end, where he just showed his tail. Like he became like the sassiest dude on the face of the planet. It was weird. I can't remember.
Was it at the poolside? Did they
I
have a
think
fight by the
so.
pool?
Maybe a beach or something
I
like
know
I
you
don't
talking
know.
about, yeah.
And I just remember all of America was just on his case, like, dude, what's wrong with
That
you? He's
was
like,
toxic.
yeah, no, it was bad. It was just like, what are you doing? They definitely was toxic.
And we was rooting for her. We was like, we hope
Yeah.
you find love.
No, for both of them. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
it was weird. Like, but there was no like I feel like he was one of those that kind of was on the show, like you said, it wasn't a genuine thing.
Mhm.
It was to go viral
Mhm.
and make a name for himself to see if it whatever's going on here would land him like he probably wants to be an actor, who
Yeah,
knows, or
I
something like
get you.
that. But it could get him like a role. It's weird stuff like that. This is why I don't take a lot of that stuff for face value.
Yeah.
When it comes to social media and entertainment nowadays, all of this stuff is fake to me. So yeah,
Okay, I
a lot
get
of it, a lot of toxic.
it. Okay, what do you think is toxic in friendships? Like, let's say you have a friend and y'all like super used to spending time with each other, but now you a family man, married kids, and this friend is like pressuring you to live a certain type of lifestyle. Do you feel more pressure because this is like your day one to like put up a front and entertain his, suggestions, or would you be like, oh no, that's a red flag. Let me just chill.
Well, that is a red flag. I mean, anybody who's
What would you do?
I don't peer pressure is not a problem for me. You of all people should do that. So
It's a conversation.
no, I know. But no, peer pressure is not a for me in particular. But I have seen situations that you're talking about where um I ain't gonna lie, that's gay. I'll never let another grown man like I'm sorry, bro, but I'll never let another grown man dictate my decision making as far as my household and how I carry myself in my relationship.
What if it's a homegirl?
None of you because
She's like your sister.
that could still be a jealousy thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be a jealousy thing. You got to understand how people operate.
Yeah.
The homegirl that was my homegirl, and probably sees that I spend a certain amount of time with my significant other more so than I do with her nowadays. That could be a ploy to try and deter me from giving that type of attention because that person may miss what it is that we had, even though it was a sister and brotherhood type of thing. For some people, they may feel like, yo, you're taking up too much of that person's time, and I miss their time. I ain't got enough time for everybody. I don't. So yeah, I think that it can happen both ways.
How do you handle a toxic friendship?
You leave it.
That's it. You just get up and you out. Like you don't talk to the person. You block them. Like
Oh no, I mean, no, you there's. I'm pretty sure. You know, I I personally believe that you have the ability to be able to confront and talk about. However, if they're not willing to talk about it, leave it alone. I
okay.
feel like that's
So you try to talk about it, and if they don't feel like it's worth it, you
yeah, just
just.
leave it alone. Let's
But do
go.
you like block them? I'm a blocker, y'all. It's so hard for me not to
Um,
block.
I think if it's a detriment to your mental state, and I feel as if they're doing something like it's a pet peeve of mine that somebody, and that's narcissism too.
What?
They'll make it seem like it's your fault.
Okay.
There's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. We all know that. Um,
Yeah, I hate unresolved issues.
Right.
Like if I did something, just tell me.
right.
Like 9 times out of 10, I probably didn't know. I probably didn't mean it.
Uh-huh. And there've been moments where I'm very I can be straightforward. Especially when sometimes I'll let things slide. But if I'm in go mode and I'm straightforward about something, but people are still clowning, I'm over it. I don't even want to be a part of that circle anymore. Honestly,
I feel
so
you.
it's like I feel like I got to be talking to the dead at that point. It's just that it's the tone. It's death at that point. Nobody's
I think
hearing you.
that's why I block because I'd
Yeah.
rather just deny access to me.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that you would have had the access to check up on me or communicate at your one, but I gave you that.
Right.
You didn't take the opportunity,
Right.
so I'm sorry, but
No, right. Yeah, I refuse to be a part
Alright.
of that. That's an issue. The one thing you don't want to do, if you do something to trigger somebody, no matter how minimal you may feel it is, if that person was hurt by it, hear them out.
Yeah,
Hear them
I
out.
agree.
It's
And as parents too, even with your
Right.
kids, just hear them out.
hear them out. Because you never know what somebody may have been raised with, certain things that may be trauma for them, a trigger for them. Just because you may find it to be something insignificant, or you may have been playing, and even if it wasn't a moment of play, there was still something that bothered that particular individual about it. So for you to minimize their feelings, in any type of situation like that, you can't be a friend. It's not possible. You truly can't be a friend. You don't care. So don't call yourself that. Yeah.
I agree. What about workplace relationships, co-workers? What about when your manager gets toxic? How do you handle that? Now I'm gonna say me first. I'm an HR girl. I want to see your supervisor because everybody got a boss.
Right.
Who your boss? Because I'm gonna do a chain letter and we're gonna do a group chat and everybody gonna figure out a way to help me. Now what's your take?
I mean, if it needs to get to levels like that, sometimes things like that do need to happen, especially if you can't talk to the person that could be on those that toxic time.
A toxic flag for me was I come early, right? No, let's say 2 minutes late.
Right.
It's an issue, right? I thought
I've seen a video like that.
you're supposed to get a 15-minute grace period.
Right. No,
right?
I've seen a video like that recently.
But 2 minutes late. Now it's my time to clock out. And there's still work left to do. I'm usually the go get them. Like, okay, I'm gonna finish until my assignment's complete, then I'll go about my day. But when you petty like that to me, I'm leaving at 5 o'clock. Like, no, 5:02, because I was 2 minutes late. So I'm gonna give you those 2 minutes back. But the rest of that stuff is wait until the morning.
Right.
Like, you're not gonna get the above and beyond if you wanna nitpick at.
I think that's just irresponsible um, placement. You know, unfortunately, some people who they get placed in seats that they don't belong, and that's a power trip. I think those are also people who probably grew up underneath toxic traits,
Mm-hmm.
and it became normalized in their minds and in their worlds, and they think that they're carrying themselves appropriately. Not everybody. I'm pretty sure some of them just do it because they're naturally just
Yeah.
not good people.
Yeah.
But I think, especially here in America, man, I don't know what it's about, but for some
I mean,
reason,
standing up for more than 2 hours at a time is cruel.
I'll give it 4.
I don't even think that's
It's not. No.
humanly.
4 hours is that naturally. You could Google that. Google that internet world. I think
It's inhumane.
the human body isn't supposed to stand up, especially in the same place for more than 4 hours. 4 hours is actually the extreme, if I'm not
I know
mistaken.
it's like illegal over the UK.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they don't stand over the UK and stuff like that. So
And so I don't understand. I just don't get it.
I don't know. The workforce is different. I don't know. Certain places. I know.
Certain,
Yeah,
yes.
certain.
Yes. And
Every
thank you
job
for the good employers out there that treat your employees with respect
For sure.
and dignity. Thank
For
you.
sure. Shout out to y'all.
I'm happy in my job, by the way. Just want to put that out there. Put that out there.
Mhm.
Now, what about gaming communities? So, you're a big 2K'er. I think this is a toxic community
It is.
because
It works.
I hear so many toxic rebuttals to your games,
It's
like
real.
mid-play.
It's real.
So why do you continue
2K is
the
powerful.
toxic relationship?
Well, okay, now that was a good question.
Boom.
I don't like to indulge in stupidity. I just hate how people behind controllers are just so comfortable with talking crazy. You know, so it's
So you
pretty bad.
join in the talking crazy?
Well, no, I don't join in. I retaliate. I defend. Sorry, I defend. You know,
Mhm.
but you know, point taken. Point taken. Yeah.
I mean, I was in a toxic relationship with a spiritual leader, and it was recently that was able to like reclaim my identity back. And yeah, sometimes you gotta really look at what you're heavy in because I was really, really heavy in the church. Like, what? You talk about it, I was dead. It was a service, I was dead. And getting my life back, oh my goodness. You got to get the toxic people out of your life.
Toxicity can come from even though people can the intentions seem to be paved in gold. It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Everything that glitters isn't gold. So toxicity can come from anywhere and really any form of it.
Mhm.
You have to be precautious on who you allow in your mental space.
And who you tell your personal information to,
Exactly.
because they may want to share it
Right.
without your knowledge in a public space.
Right.
And you find out about it anonymously. But I digress.
Mhm.
Because it was toxic.
Yeah, that's not normal. In my personal opinion, that's not normal behavior.
Yeah.
So it is important to, you can know somebody for years. I
And
won't
really not know them.
right, and really not know them. Me and my wife actually recently witnessed someone who's currently going through that type of
Yeah.
drama. Praying for her. You know, she's
Facts.
such a sweet woman.
We love her.
Yes, we do. I won't say your name over the air because I don't like to speak on
We like
people.
anonymous.
If she ever takes the time to tune in to one of our episodes, shout out to you. Uh, but she basically had who she considered a sister, not even a friend. And they developed an amazing relationship, probably anywhere between 10 to 15 years plus. Let's just say she found out some pretty ill ass information.
Movie information.
It's dramatic. She was doing a lot of underhanded scheming and stealing and God knows what else, man.
But the craziest thing was that I'm a vibe reader.
Right.
And I just don't know.
Like that. Yeah, you felt that.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
And how many years ago was that? And I just couldn't put my finger on it.
Right.
But my discernment be on one, so y'all gotta come.
We don't,
in our circle.
I tend to be the type of person when I tell my missus to just mind her business because sometimes you gotta you gotta let people live.
I think that was my toxicity. I'll claim that because I would not mind my business. I was help them all. I just want to help.
Yeah, you gotta let life play out for people because sometimes they'll take what's valuable information and truly could be trying to help somebody, but they perceive that to be toxicity, what you're doing. It's just you just gotta allow people to live and learn because that's what we are all here for. We are each one of us as individuals across this planet every day are trying to write our own stories. How it begins is how it begins, and how it will end is how it will end. It's not my place by any means to keep somebody from navigating and writing their own story. So yeah, I mind my business. Personally, I mind my business, and luckily I have a wife who does listen to me when I say mind your business, especially nowadays. So yeah.
Y'all gotta tell me twice. I'm over it. I'd rather peacefully remove myself than to stay in constant conflict.
Yeah.
I just feel like we want to share love. Why I gotta hate you now?
No,
I just rather you leave me alone.
I got one time to tell somebody. I'm over it after that.
One time to tell them.
No, I'm saying like if I advise you on something, if I
okay.
give you warning, I gave you, like heads up, but you still decided to do what you wanted to do. There's no reason why we need to be talking. It's okay. I understand, and you won't ever have to hear me say it again.
I get that, but I feel like we don't have to end the relationship.
No, that's not what I mean. No, I don't mean end the relationship. I'm just saying as far as because I can still be cordial with somebody, and I could even be a friend. I just don't think that it would be.
I just want to end it.
No, I wouldn't. No. It depends on the situation. I'm talking about as far as giving advice. If I'm giving advice and it falls on deaf ears, there's no point. There's no point in me ever laying those footprints in the sand for you anymore because you're willing to go your own path, and that's fair. But if I've already experienced something and I've experienced it already, but you still decide to go down this road expecting a different outcome, well, that's on you.
I hear you. I don't know. I just think I'm more close chapter. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything we had, but I'm good on that. I
think that's a smart decision to make if it's something that could be detrimental to your life. Then yeah, I agree with that.
I just be over it. It don't even have to be. It could be something small. When I'm done, I'm done.
Right.
And when I decide I'm done, it's after the opportunity was given. So I always give an opportunity for Do I always? I don't want to say always.
Uh-huh.
Some people will come up here and come quoting me, but I try to give room for understanding. And if I can't get that room, I'd rather just remember you how I loved you and leave it as that. We don't got to talk no more. We don't gotta. I'm good. Because when I get to that point, it's just not. It's not healthy, and I want to be happy. So why waste time on something that's gonna irritate me? Over it.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes people belong in different chapters of our life, and that's okay. Like you was good for me in my 20s, but now in my 30s, I have to recycle,
That
rotate a little
seasons.
bit.
That
Yeah,
seasons.
seasons. Yes,
Seasons.
and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm grateful for like all life experiences. Like, shoot, I close my eyes and I remember being 5. Like this thing be happening real quick. I don't got I don't got time for toxicity.
No.
And I tell that to everybody, even our adult son. That was a conversation we had to have.
Oh man, yeah. There's some people who thrive and stuff like that. I wouldn't necessarily call it a sickness. It's just the way they carry themselves in their lives. Unfortunately, and I stay far away from it.
I'm the type I won't take you for child support. I won't chase you. If you are not healthy for me and mine, I'm taking my babies. I'm going.
Mhm.
They'll learn about you like when they're 18, legally. It's just so they can know who their family is. But if you toxic and you're a threat to mine, I'm sorry. I just gotta do what's best.
No, I agree with
And
you.
I think that's best.
No, that yeah, 100% right about that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Mhm.
So you was with this girl and y'all was chilling for a nice while and now she become your baby mama. But she crazy as hell. Like she wasn't crazy until she got pregnant. So you thinking like maybe it's a hormone thing, like you trying to hold in there and everything, but it's just getting worse and worse and worse. She keep throwing you out. She keep like throwing your stuff. She done, I don't know, destroyed your Xbox because she was mad.
So, no, she never destroyed anyone though. The thoughts be there, huh? Okay.
This is
Do that.
completely hypothetical. Now, the baby's there, and you can clearly see she is just unfit. Do you go the court route and get custody of your kid and just raise him or her on your own? Or do you like try to get her counseling, try and see if you can save her? Or you like, Jacob, don't save her.
You can't
She
say
don't want to be saved.
that's the one thing you can't. Is there's no hatred, and you can listen, and I get it because people love will have you caught up in some weird stuff.
That's what I'm saying. When
Love
you
will have you
love
caught.
them. And you love this girl. You love her.
Yeah, and love could be bad for your health too at the same time. So
Hypothetically.
yeah, man, you just gotta. I don't know. That's a hard one for me to answer because
You gotta answer it though.
I'm not in no situation like that.
What's hypothetical?
Yeah. I've watched some of the people that I've grown up with in certain relationships, and I can tell you this much. Um, it probably was better for them to be apart than together. No matter how much they tried to force it, it just didn't work.
Mhm.
Sometimes when
I mean, my parents,
right,
they were better apart,
right,
healthy.
yeah, and I think situations like that is just best for people to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Especially if it's beneficial to both
Exactly.
you and that other's mental state. It's okay.
Yeah.
Co-parenting is okay. It's just how are you carrying yourself in co-parenting in a healthy way?
Exactly.
So
the kids pick it
yeah,
all
man.
up.
Yeah, no, definitely. So just be careful about those situations. You know, if anybody is bad for your mental health, you got to get going. There's no reason to struggle through it. Don't stay in that situation. If and I'm pretty sure it's easier said than done, but I can attest to this personally because of the things that I've witnessed from my adolescent years. It'll be doing a hell of a lot more damage to a lot of people around you. Believe me. So, and it could mess you up pretty badly. You know, don't let it cost you your life at such a young age. You know, I've watched people literally die because they were that stressed out, that heartbroken, that mentally decayed to the point where life was just done. You know, so yeah, I would go personally to answer your question. I'll probably get out of that situation. So
You will go with your kid or you believe your kid?
yikes.
That was the question.
Well, no, that's rough. I wouldn't want to leave my kid. No, I wouldn't say that. I would try my damnedest to try and figure out a way to still be in my child's life. But I do know stories like that where there have
Me
been
too.
fathers who got the hell up out of Dodge. And it's
Yeah.
unfortunate because a lot of those kids grew up hating their dads, not realizing
How toxic the
right
relationship
how bad that
was.
relationship was, how detrimental it was to
But does that stop the dad from going to court? I have family members that have fought for their kids
right,
and went to court. Was like, oh, you trying to go out to stay with my baby? I think not.
right. But see, I think that's also, you know, because we're talking about people who want to retaliate. How much stress are you willing to put up with? I'm not giving those fathers an excuse. I'm just saying I understand the decision making that they're doing, depending upon how toxic that relationship is.
Mhm.
When it's literally threatening your life,
Mhm.
what do you do?
You get a restraining order and get custody of that
There've
kid.
been
Because if threatening your life, it's probably threatening that baby too.
I know somebody who's had restraining orders, and unfortunately, they still lost their life to that person. I've seen stuff like this before. So,
It's crazy.
hey,
That is
man,
what you're supposed to do.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes the court system, I don't
Of
know.
course.
You know,
I mean, we know.
yeah,
We know.
right.
So, what are some more red flags that you would call out in a relationship? Whether it's a friendship or workship, situationship.
A situationship is crazy. That's toxic right there.
So, you don't think there could be a healthy situationship? I think as long as they're consenting adults and they agree to whatever the terms is, what's the problem?
So when you say situationship, you mean like friends with benefits, or are we talking like
Whatever the situation, like I don't know.
yeah,
It's a situation.
like the situation is they got a girlfriend or boyfriend, but they still messing with somebody else on the sides?
They could have that too.
Well, listen,
Now,
if there are situations like that,
I hope
it's
that
dead
it's
wrong.
already. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, especially if you
that's
guys
wrong.
are, if you no, yeah. I mean, doing stuff like that is ill. I personally wouldn't do that. Um, I got it. I'll keep it all the way real. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna talk about it and see where our heads at. That's it.
I
Um,
respect that. I'd rather know than not.
it is what it is, you know.
But I'm talking about the situationship where they're just both consenting legal adults.
No, I get it. Like,
Like no other partners involved.
that just sounds like friends with benefits. That's whatever.
I guess.
Yeah, but it's
But
it. And when I
they're
think
not friends.
well,
Like they only agree for this situation.
it is what it is.
That's not a friend though. Friends with benefits is like your homie and you just got an itch.
Well, now you just making it sound like you just met this stranger in the street. I don't know who. Like y'all just bumped into each other and was like, "All right, here, take my number."
Relationship. Like y'all got
But I'm saying,
a
so like,
non-committal contract.
I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't.
Y'all don't know. Y'all can tell.
I don't know what's
about
going.
no dating situation.
I
Shit.
don't know what's
I don't
going
know.
on,
I
right?
don't know. And it was a thing on Love Island. So I just wanted to see how he was gonna,
I don't know what's going on. When I hear situationship, I'm thinking about two consensual adults that are probably in other relationships, and that's their side piece they talking to. That's what I'm thinking about.
Isn't it
And
just an affair? Or you gotta be married for that?
I think that's marriage.
Oh,
Having
okay.
an affair is definitely marriage.
Okay.
But,
I know mistress is marriage.
but I think an affair, because that's adultery. Affair, adultery, that's marriage.
Okay.
If it's just your girlfriend and your
So you're just
boyfriend,
cheating.
I mean, yeah, it's a girlfriend, it's a boyfriend. Don't get me wrong, it's messed up because if that person doesn't know, because like, bro,
Yeah.
like
There's too many things out here.
just let me, yo, for real, like
Can't play
keep
no
it
games.
real. All of that other, like, y'all playing, bro. Stop, grow up. Y'all playing.
Yeah.
Don't, I know dudes who are out here who's selfish like that because they don't want they ladies being touched on by other dudes. They
But
could
these
never
ladies
see.
too.
Huh?
It work both ways.
No, this is what I'm saying. No, but respectfully, I'm saying if you are in a relationship and you out there doing whatever you want to do, just y'all chop it up and let each other know that's what I'm gonna be doing. Stop that, bro, because that's selfish.
Yeah.
Stop that. Don't do that. You can't be out here doing what you doing and then you scared because, man, please. That's corny to me. Then don't do what you want to do. That's corny. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. I don't care. Say what you gotta say to me. I don't care. That's corny.
I agree. I think the chat will agree too. And I want you guys to put in what are some toxic red flags that are like your nope, okay, they did this, I'm out of here. Some women identify like aggression as a red flag. And the moment they're made shows a sign of aggression, they checking it. And it's a lot of women usually that come out of a domestic violence type of situation. So it's like even when you think you heal from a trauma or a toxic moment, moving into that new relationship, it can still low key hold you back. I want y'all to tell us in the chat. How would you identify a red flag that triggers you? And how would you let that process in your life? That makes sense? I feel like it makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want to ask them a question? He's thinking about it. Before we get to our anime corner, I want to talk about little Boosie. I seen a reel.
Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
Okay. I seen a reel with little Boosie. Boosie? Is that how you say that? Okay. And he was talking about anger management and the good things that he learned from it, like taking accountability in yourself and learning that you gave somebody more credit than what was due. Like, what told you to give this person your loyalty? You chose to do that. So how you gonna get mad at them because you painted them a bigger picture than what they actually turned out to be? So his answer was to just think of everybody as a piece of, and now since he's not
Piece of.
ish,
Oh, okay.
so if he thinks of you like, well, you're already a piece of ish, you can't really be mad at you because you're a piece of ish. But it worked.
Yes,
It
sir.
worked.
I don't know, man.
I think it works. It's working for me. It's working for me. I think I just keep thinking, sure is a piece of, and it makes me like not get mad. Like, how can I get mad at this piece of? It worked. Okay, you said you had a question.
Yeah, so for the chat, my question would be what would be the biggest red flag you have ignored in your life, whether it was a friendship, uh, friends with benefits, whatever it is, whatever type of relationship, it uh, could have been a daughter mother, daughter father, like siblings, whatever. What was the biggest red flag in your life that you had to ignore?
Okay, that's a good one. Ooh, I'm trying to think. Do I know my biggest? I think my biggest that was like life altering for me is when I gave a significant amount of tithing to the church. And I asked my leader at the time not to say anything because I do not like that type of attention. Like what I'm doing, it don't need to be broadcast. Like it's between me and God, but because you're charging accounts, you gotta know too. So let me just do this, get it off my heart because I believe we supposed to be giving 10% and that was the right thing to do. Now, a few weeks go by, and then it's a big announcement, and it's like, yeah, because Sister Loretta, my middle name, goes and gives us this grand donation. Y'all need to start tithing. So I'm just like, that was the moment where I should have trusted my gut and I should have retreated and started to plant, myself somewhere else, start getting grounded somewhere else. Instead, I went even deeper into a relationship. And I was like, well, who I'm going to get mad? This was a God thing. This person is speaking and being led by God, and it's the voice of God, yada, yada, yada. But that was my biggest, I feel like, in my adult life, red flag that I did not address in that moment. And it caused me a lot of turmoil because I could have just been easing my way out of it there. And I would have saved myself so much grief.
That could have been detrimental to your life, honestly, because you don't know who.
Yeah, they could have wanted to do a drive-by.
Well, I would think about that, but
you go to church, your sister can be your wallet.
A lot of people, unfortunately, and so to tell you the truth,
they have stuck up some churches now,
right? But you don't know what the intention of anybody is.
That's true.
Or what anybody has. Just because somebody's coming to the house of the Lord and saying that they want to praise the Lord with you doesn't necessarily mean that that's the intent.
That's true.
Okay.
And that's how they be sticking up them churches.
People are still going to be people at the end of the day, so it's important to be careful. And I think that was mad disrespectful.
Yeah.
You don't do stuff like that. When somebody confines something into you and asks you not to do something, and you still go against the grain and you do it, it's nonsense because you feel as if you're bigger than their feelings. Please humble yourself. Stop that. Like, humble yourself. I don't know.
I agree. Do you have any flags you might have missed that you regret?
Might have missed or ignored.
Ignored, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. A few. Yeah. Oh God. I don't know. I don't know if I. No, technically I don't. Because I didn't ignore the one I was thinking of. I really didn't ignore it. I kind of I faced it for what it was. So
you have no idea what you're talking.
Yeah.
You know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna leave it alone, y'all. She's trying to get me into something.
Oh, we're intrigued now. Like, hold up. Oh, really?
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm gonna get the answer. Y'all don't worry. I'll put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the comments. All right. Do you have any more on our toxic topic before we get to our anime corner table talk?
After dark.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you guys, everyone who has been tuning in. This is now where we are going to insert all things anime. So if it's not for you, go ahead and exit stage. But share to somebody you know that loves anime. Okay? Now, on One Piece, the update. I am Adazo, and Luffy is currently, I was going to say Luffy, but I didn't want him to start saying is currently trying to find Sanji. Um, Big Mom? Is that the emperor name? Or Big Mama?
Big one.
Big Mom. Okay. So they're at the
I feel
Marine
like
Corps.
Let me go ahead. Go ahead.
What?
You know her song "Big Mama." I feel like she stole it from that, but
Really?
I do.
Does she watch anime?
I don't know. I don't know, but I don't
And
know.
how could she?
I really don't know, but I don't know. Every time I hear that song, I'm just like, shit.
But
I get that from One Piece.
it's Big Mom.
I don't know.
Oh Lord, I can't.
Did that the wrong time, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. They're at the Marine Fort where they're trying to stock up on food because he ate all the food. Well, no, he messed up all the food. So I'm in the middle of that episode. Black Torch. I am no progress yet. I am rewatching it with this one. So we can talk about in the chat what it's like to start an anime and then have to wait on your significant other to have time to continue the anime with you. So yeah. We're up to like 2. Mind you, alone, I should be up to 5, but it's okay. I digress. Now, for people, things in a toxic relationship, one of the most toxic relationships in anime that I think exists is Naruto and Sasuke. That's number 1 for me. Now, what about you? That was toxic? I mean, I'm waiting.
Like they were beating each other to death, bro. Like when they became friends.
Okay, they're
But
friends.
Vegeta still hates him.
But they
'cause he can't-
friends.
But he hates him.
But they would never like kill each other and they spar.
No, he definitely tried to
No,
kill
he
him.
would not kill him. Bulma would beat him up.
Vegeta was Vegeta. What are you talking about? I remember during the Majin Buu saga
Uh-huh.
when dude was literally blowing people up in the arena just to catch his attention because he wanted to fight him that badly to prove a point. That's not toxic. What are you talking about?
So Vegeta in general is a toxic individual.
But they have that's still a toxic relationship because Goku is like, oh man, but like he just loves him and wants to live. Like I remember when they finished, come on, bro, that was nonsense.
Goku does see him as a friend, so yeah, that would be toxic.
Something's wrong with Goku. I don't get it.
I think Piccolo and Gohan is toxic. He left that boy out in the wild. Yeah, did he give him 1 apple? Like, yeah, like that poor baby. Is there another one you can think of? Inuyasha and Kagome, because he likes her. What do you call him? Oh my gosh, her double. What's her name? Kagara? No, not Kagara.
Oh,
Kikyo. Kikyo. Yes, because he was in love with her, but was stringing Kagome alone because Kagome was like her reincarnation.
Yeah.
So that was dumb toxic. Like you kind of like was cheating, sir.
No.
How he wasn't cheating?
If she's reincarnated, that's the same spirit.
Get out of here. Nah, he was cheating. He was cheating. Oh, how he gonna sit there and try and say that one? So we rewatched the Infinity Castle, the movie, English dub. Yeah, we made the whole family. Even the baby was watching. He was into it too. I think the first hour and a half. Then he started trying with his tablet. It was like, all right, he over it. But he got back into it. So
anime will be slowly intertwined with his cartoons on a daily.
Black Clover, I'm still waiting for an update. I don't know if I'm just missing the sauce. Like, can y'all tell us? Like, where's the new episodes that's supposed to have been out since July 4th? Like, what's happening? Is it October? Then I heard something in October. So am I just too early?
I'm reading on something like over like last year sometime. He doesn't work in our department no more. But yeah, he was talking about the same thing. So
Right? I feel
he's
like,
super excited.
where is it? Yeah, like, where is it? Do you think Chi-Chi and Goku was toxic?
Mm, Goku's toxic for her. Yeah, probably, but she just wanted the man to make some money so they could eat and stuff like that.
Facts. Chi just wanted him to get a
She
9
wanted
to
to
5.
do that.
Yeah. Raise your kid. He won't fight
He want to fight.
and train. Yo, didn't he run away at the end to go train the reincarnation? Boo? Little Indian looking kid?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, that ending was crazy because
That was so
you know
funny.
something. This is what bugs me out. Okay, apparently this whole thing that's going on in Super
Mhm.
is supposed to be before Ooh was born. Like all of this stuff, Ooh doesn't technically exist right now in Super. He's about to,
Mm.
but he's still going to be like a baby, and he's still going to be waiting for him to get older. So all of this stuff that's happening in Super is in between that time frame of him.
Really?
Yeah. Like I don't
Oh,
get it.
wow.
I don't get it. I'm
So
like,
Goku old?
what you mean?
Because around that time period, he was getting old.
No,
He went to go train the Boo reincarnation.
right. I'm saying yes, but that's literally from Z. That ended episode is supposed to be. That's supposed to be the last episode technically for Super.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is what apparently was. I don't know what Super is. Whatever.
I guess.
But that is our segment on toxic relationships today. Thank you all for tuning in. We want to leave you with these questions. Can a relationship be toxic even if neither person is bad? We're going to let that toxic sound go. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. New York.
Okay, second question. Is it harder to forgive someone else or yourself? For me, it'd be like myself. I'd be kicking myself like, girl, you know better. Why did you trust him or her or them? Okay, and last question. Has gaming ever became so toxic you stopped playing with someone?
Hell yeah.
His answer, but that was for y'all in the chat. It's time for our toast of the week. And here's to healing, accountability, healing boundaries, and choosing peace over chaos. Cheers.
That's it.
Yeah, that's my toast. You can say your toast.
I'm just gonna end it off like this, guys. You all enjoy your night, and until next time, keep pouring into people you love, and never stop making room at your table. We'll save you a seat. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
The laughter lingers on, the conversation grew, the table's always open, there's a place reserved for you. Until we meet again, we'll raise another toast, with family, friends, and memories. It's the people we love the most. We'll save you a seat, we'll save you a seat, right here with the Talamone.